Welcome, guys. Welcome to Come Read Tarot with me. Today, we're going to go over yet another tarot card, guys. But I wanted to remind you that with each of these readings, I give you a tarot reading for you, my viewer, at the end of the mini tutorial. And each day, I do a different type of spread. Today's spread, what I'm going to do is a no contact read. So that wouldn't be for anyone who's in contact with their person. It's just going to be a no contact read. I'm going to see what their feelings are right now, what their thoughts, and then what's the possible action they will take. So just stick around after the tutorial, the card of the day. I will do that reading for you. But first, guys, I just want to make sure you're aware that I'm only going through very, very basic meanings of the card in the first round. I'm not going over reversals. I'm not going over elements. I'm not going over clarifiers. I'm not going over zodiac sign, just the basic meaning. And then when we circle back, that's when we'll get really down to the groove of things. Okay, guys, so today's card is card number 15. A lot of you are familiar with it. It's the devil card. Obviously, I can't show it because YouTube have some restrictions, and there are two individuals on the card, which is naked, and then the devil himself is kind of naughty, showing off his bare top. So I'm not going to expose that, but you might be familiar with his very gruesome face. This is the devil card, and the devil shows up in a reading. For me personally, everything has a light and a dark side, right? Because as ugly as he seems, he has a good side to him as well. But right now, the devil shows up when there's something toxic going on, be it in a relationship, in a job, in your mind, in your thoughts. But the devil shows up when there is something unhealthy, some form of unhealthy attachments going on. You could be in a relationship and the love is so strong that you guys can't get enough of each other. You have to call each other 20 times a day. You have to see each other 15 times a day. That in itself is not healthy, right? The devil can show up when you're in a job and there's a lot of toxicity, there's a lot of office politics, a lot of stabbing in the back. The devil can show up when you yourself are your own worst enemy, right? When you have a lot of ruminating thoughts that are unhealthy, always on the negative side. So the devil could be a vice, right? It could be an alcoholic. It could be when a person is abusing substances. It could be when this person, and abusing of any vice could be, a sexual addiction, and alcohol addiction, drug addiction, addiction to porn, any of that type of things. This guy will show up, right, in the negative side. On the flip side, the good side of this devil could be when you're determined. So you're so determined that you're almost obsessed. And this is a card of obsession, if I didn't mention that. Whenever you see the card, the devil, it's usually an LV obsession. But it's also on the good side, it could be when you're so obsessed with getting, like, say, fame or money. You're driven, so you could overdo things, and obviously that could turn it for the negative, but it's still a good way to be when you're so driven to get something that all you can see and eat and sleep and feed is that thing, right? The devil, in for me personally, in a career reading or when it really relates to finances, is a very good thing. Like when you see the devil, that means this person is after money and they'll do anything and everything to get it, but on a good sense, in the good way, right? This person is going to stop at nothing, right? If the devil in finance usually mean that it's finance is good as well, at least for when I'm reading the cards. That's how I see it. So that's just a very basic bare bone meaning, some of the terminology and the possible meaning. There's a ton more I could go through, but we'll go through that more in depth when we continue with this guy, the devil. So don't take him, he's not all bad. The devil shows up sometimes when there's a third party energy, all of that negative stuff. When there is and third party doesn't always just mean a love partner. It could be a toxic mother, it could be a toxic friend, but somebody that's interfering in a connection. So much for the devil today, guys. We're going to move right into your no contact read and see what's going on with the person you are not in contact with at this time. First, I'm going to start with a few messages from them to you. Flip the energy. You might feel this is you want to say these things, but I'm just reading it as your person, as a few things that's going on in their head that they would like to say to you. So I'm going to give you 3 messages from them, and then I'm going to see what their thoughts are, their feelings, and their possible actions for you at this time. So let's get one more, and then I will see what your person is saying at this time. I really do care, even though I don't show it. So this person, right away, I can feel that this person is probably putting on a facade, probably acting like they're unbothered by the no contact. But rest assured, this person still have very strong feelings for you. They still care. Anything you do or anything they hear as it relates to you will affect them, but they're acting unbothered, but that's not really the case. I have been working on myself. So during the no contact, this person is being constructive. This person is working on themselves, which makes sense because you don't want the person, the same version of the person, to come back to you, right? That would be no good. You don't need an unhealed person back in your life, right? So this person is taking the necessary step to heal themselves. They probably realize that there are some areas or aspect to them that's not healthy, but one thing we do know and we're seeing here is that they're taking the necessary step to address those. One last message from your person. I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. So this person is drowning in emotions right now and they don't know whether to express them or keep them bottled up. But I feel like this person is wrestling with, one day they feel one way, another day they feel another way. This person is drowning in, this could be even self-pity, regret, right? But this person has certain emotions that are overpowering them. It could be even a lot of love, and because of the no contact, they don't know really which avenue to release that to at this time. So what I'm getting so far, before I even pull tarot, I feel like if you think this person is over you and going by on their merry way and not even thinking about you, I think you're dead wrong. This person still have your energy heavily. This person is still heavily invested in your energy. And again, guys, you can flip the energy if you feel this is more what you're doing. So first we're going to look into their thoughts, then in their feelings, and then what possible actions they will take, right? Whether they take it is up to them, but the possible action that you're thinking to take, whether they execute it, it's up to them, but we're just going to see what those possible actions are. So that first card is for their thoughts. The next card will be for their feelings, and I'll clarify, guys. And then the last card will be for the possible actions they will take. And just remember, guys, if you check the description box below, you're going to see a link to my website. On there, I have an online tarot tutorial, very brief, but very informative, very straightforward, very easy to understand. You can listen to the audio version or you can just read it yourself. There are quizzes at the end and a certificate that you get for completing the course. Okay, guys, so that's something you might want to check out. I have tarot courses as well, and you get 30% off any reading on my website if you purchase that online course. So let's get the possible action this person will take. So the first card is their thoughts, right? So the moon is here. So I think when it comes to their thoughts right now, and remember we see that I don't know how to handle my emotions. This person is in deep, deep emotions. This could be regret, this could be guilt, this could be even love, this could be even, this person could be even jealous right now because they don't know what you're doing, and they're that, the thought of you being with someone else is probably triggering this person. But one thing we know, the moon is a lot of emotions too. So this person is deep in their emotions. When in their thoughts right now, they're riddled with emotions. Let's see what the moon, let's clarify the moon. Show me the moon, please, for my reader, my viewer. Show me the moon for my viewer as the person's thought. Yeah, death and rebirth. So this person is heavily in their thought, right? And I think more because the death card is here. So the death card is there to say what's between you guys might have ended, but this person is, it's like having two thoughts right now. Should I resurrect it or should I just leave it dormant? Or should I respect but whatever this person is doing right now, I don't think this person can think about anything else. I think they are, the thought of you and what they should do with this connection is going on, is occupying all their cellular cells inside their head. They're really deep in thought about this connection. They want to kill the old version of it and rebirth it into something new. That's what's in their thoughts at the moment. In their feelings, we have the Nine of Cups. So the feeling, with the Nine of Cups being in their feelings, I feel like they feel you, my viewer, are their wish fulfillment, right? And they're, I feel like the thought of you and thought of getting back with you is filling their emotions, making them feel happy, even if that's all they have to hold on to at this point. Just the thought of being back with you is making them happy. In their feelings too could be a little bit of a selfishness, right? You see how he's sitting down with his hands full. He could feel like he should make a move, right? A little bit self-centered. You could be waiting that, you know what, I'm going to sit here. I know she's my wish fulfillment, or he's my wish fulfillment, but I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait and let them come to me, right? That could be that this energy too. And in their feelings too, they could be drowning out into vices, like we mentioned. We saw, we go over the devil today. It could be this person could be drinking a lot and just swimming in that kind of emotions or whatever. But I am going to clarify what's the wish fulfillment cards doing in my viewers person's feeling at this time. Show me the wish fulfillment card. Why is that in my viewers person's feelings? Yes, they feel what would make them very happy with this Nine of Cups is if they could communication could come in from you, or they could have a back and forth passionate exchange with you. That would make them very, very happy, or things could start moving forward again. Because the Eight of Wands is progression, it's fast movement, it's things picking up speed. So they're wishing that they could have communication with you guys, back and forth, passionate communication, and they're really wishing for that right now. Let's see the possible action that they will take. Yep, there goes the apology. They might come with it. This is a small offer, but the page, it's an initial offer. So I wouldn't get your panties in a bunch if they come with the page offer, because this person page is coming. It's either one of two things. It's either they know that they have to be very meek when they approach you, they can't come all guns blazing, or this person is just coming back and the apology is kind of unsincere, but insincere, because even to the fish is coming out of the cup. So you have to be careful with the pages. Are very young energy. They feel all nice and fluffy one day, and then tomorrow they're in another state of mind. But the page about one thing you do know is that they're thinking about coming with a small, gesture of emotions, or an apology, or a truce, or something of that nature. We'll clarify the page of cups. Why is the page of cups here for the my viewers person's possible action they will take? Why is the page of cups here for the possible action my viewers person will take? Yes, they might come in with a small gesture, and it might seem small and insincere, but what they really want is to move this connection back to calmer waters, where the two of you start communicating again with that Eight of Wands and start putting things back together. So they want to move on. They want to communicate about a possible truce to move on to calmer waters with you. So this page of cups might not be that it's so immature or they're not sincere. It's just that maybe they feel they have to. It's kind of like literally testing the waters to see how, if you're going to be receptive to them coming in and making that gesture. So let me close up the reading with an orca message from them to you. Just an orca message in general. Let me close up the message with that for my viewer. Remember, guys, if this resonates in any part, please like, share, comment, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on again tomorrow with the next card of the day and another mystery tarot read for you. Okay, let's see what your orca message says. Orphaned. I don't think this is for you. It could be for you, or it could be for them, or it could be for the both of you. But I feel this is how they feel. They feel left out in the cold, because orphan is, you know what orphan mean, right? I kind of see it as like the Five of Cups in the tarot. So they feel left out in the cold. They feel melancholy. See how everything dark around them? It's like their world just completely ended when everything went gloom and doom since you left, or since the no contact. So they feel like nothing, even if things were to be blooming around them, I don't even think this person would pick their head up. This person is very just in it's like the moon card. So look at this moon card. This person put their head down, even though the dogs are trying to get his attention. He's just closed his eye and he's just staying in his bubble. I kind of see it as the same thing. This person is really in their feelings about this whole no contact, my viewer. So that's what I'm seeing for you. I feel like this person is in their feelings. Their thoughts, everything about them is occupied with you at the current time. And I do feel that they want some form of communication and some sort of initial start to get this back on track. So that's what I have for you. I'll see you again tomorrow in another reading. Bye for now.